Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So today we are on Minecraft and we're on the PlayStation 5. Today's video is me in the ancient city continuing, and I thought I'd throw this little gif in because it makes me chuckle, because basically every time I hear the warden moving around, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, show my age, I know. But name the film. There you go. Comments please, name the film. Anyways, on with the show. As you can see, I've had to go a ridiculous length to be able to actually reach in close to ground level to be able to get into the city. This is already becoming more of a pain in the ass than it's actually worth, I believe. But, you know, again, comment below. Was it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know yet. So yeah, so it's a lot of up and downs, and then I'm like, sod it, I'll basically just relocate everything down because it's so far away. It's over like 120 blocks away from this base down to where I was. So, it just makes more sense to basically move everything all the way down here rather than have to do this every single time I need to grab a new pickaxe or something. But also, like I said, I don't know if you noticed, and you'll see it again in a minute, where my new location is here. Well, just not here. Here. No, here. No, here. No, here. You know, it's yeah, no, that is a trial dungeon. That's a freaking trial dungeon on the edge of an ancient city. Really? And it's covered in skulk. What is going on? I mean, the ancient city is supposed to be a challenge in itself. So I know, let's throw a freaking thingy into it as well, a trial dungeon as well. I mean, what is going on? Because I've not done an ancient city yet, alright? And I just know, because I've watched my Minecraft mentor, I've watched her do it, and she was down there as long as I was doing my drawing out of the temple kind of thing, or it felt like she was, because she was literally going around the entire perimeter, getting rid of all the skull, putting torches down, doing everything else, and then she just went in at her leisure and whittled away. And that was my plan. That is what I want to do. And yeah, it's like the only thing she has to worry about is send the shriekers off, which is fine. That's cool. Well done. Good on you. That's awesome. I can handle that. No mobs apart from the warden, and I can run away as long as I make an escape route, which is what I have done. Hence the long straight corridors and long straight stairs. Run away. But if you continue to watch this video, and you do honestly need to watch this video, yes, I haven't sort of sidetrack a bit. I obviously, because I've sped things up, I wasn't able to keep the audio, and it's a shame, because as I'm getting into it and I do start dipping my feet into the city, you will see, it's more black screen than anything, and that's simply because I'm listening to the shit show that is going on with the warden. Okay, the warden is literally having his own little boss battle almost permanently, and you will see why if you continue to watch this video, like I said. And at the end of the video I will do my own little voiceover explanation just in case. So, but yeah, please watch this video and you will see what I mean. And apologies, because a lot of the time you're just looking at a black screen. That is the reason, alright? I was listening to what was going on down below with the warden. Alright? And like I said, my only option was to either speed the video up, which gets boring, or you end up with speed it up, audio, and that's just ridiculous, and you don't get the whole effect. So it was either or. All right, so I do apologize for that, but honestly, like I said, watch the video and you will see what I mean, and then watch at the end when I do my outro, and I will explain my choices, my decisions, and my reasons for everything that went on. So yes, and on that note, please enjoy this video, and the chances of anybody ever getting to the end of the video are pretty remote, so I would say it now. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for all of your content support. It really, really is appreciated. I say it every time, and I will continue to say it because it is the truth. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and obviously, like I said, comment, please comment, especially after watching the outro, because let me know, was I right or was I wrong in my decision? Watch the video, you will understand. Until the end of the video, enjoy. Alrighty then. So, as I said in the intro, I was going to make my explanations and my reasons in my outro. This is my outro. Now, part of this outro and the reason I videoed it is because I wanted to show you. I just had so much stuff. It was the only way to make sure I can get everything home. So that's the funny part of that. Also, I just wanted to show off my newest canal, which I have built underneath the little mini desert area. It's another let me cut through the section thing. So that's why you're watching what you're watching while I'm talking. Alright, it's just me blowing my own trumpet again. The one thing I am good at in this game, unfortunately, is making straight canals. Go me. Anyway, so reasons for bailing out. I do hope that you, even if you sped up the already sped up video and just skipped through to see how little I managed to achieve in accessing this town, the ancient city, you will realise that I had almost zero chance of getting anywhere. And I worked it out. I stood there and I worked it out. Okay, yeah, I had my characters standing there and surveying over what I could see. And again, if you've already watched the video, if you watched the video, you could see it for yourself. There were countless waterfalls, big and small, pouring from above, and I went up above, and there's at least what I'm assuming is like one massive underwater ocean or a giant lake or several lakes or something feeding these waterfalls from above. So in itself that is a pain in the ass because of all the water. But what was happening, and again, it was caught on the video, so if you watched it, you will see mobs were literally coming down the waterfalls and appearing in the city. So what's the outcome of that? They were then setting all the bloody the sensors off, which were then in turn setting off the shriekers, which then was calling the warden. So there's me, creepy, trying to be quiet, trying to find what I can to destroy and raid and take and all that kind of stuff. And within seconds, I'm either being attacked by a freaking mob from behind, or somewhere else in the very close proximity, something else has landed and set off a shrieker, which then instantly brings up the warden. So I'm like, for God's sake. And then it's like, okay, that's fine, because I worked it out. If I disappear off to Y level 0 and above, which is a long way, by the way, he resets, the warden resets, and then I can go back down again. It was a pain in the ass, but it was the only way I could do it. That was no longer the case. That was not happening, because these mobs were still there. These mobs were still running around. So the warden was chasing the mobs. Hence my gif at the beginning with the sound of him clippity-clop, clippity-clop, clippity-clop. You know, it's funny. So yeah, this bloody warden's chasing the mobs around, which is great. That's fun. It's like, you crack on, mate, because to be honest, and I wish you'd realise this, Mr. Warden or Mrs. Warden, I am the only non-aggressive person in this area. I mean you no harm. I don't want to fight you. I just want to have a wander around. Please ignore me, and you do your job and get rid of all the the mobs. But no, you've got to pick on me as well. Whatever. So that's why a lot of the time I was stood on my little viewing platform looking down, and unfortunately, obviously with the blackness thing, it didn't help. But okay, you could see he was having full-on boss battles with all these mobs. It was great fun. It was very interesting, and to hear it, oh wow! And again, this is why it's a shame I couldn't give you the audio as well. But if I put the normal audio on top of a speeded up thing, it just wouldn't work. and you don't want to listen to it speed it up because that'd be weird. So yeah, that's why it got to a point, and I'm like, I can't do this. I cannot do this. I literally got as far as the first tiny little spot, and because I was then in the vicinity of whatever, mobs were then appearing, which were then setting off the thing, and then the morning would come out, and then, you know what I mean, and then it would be another bloody 5 minutes or more before he, I would run off, come back down, and then he'd finally disappear because he's got rid of all the mobs. So I basically made the executive decision to call it quits, because there's absolutely no way I was going to be able to adventure in this city, which is a real pain in the ass because it's the first one I found properly. I know where the other one is, or another one is. But yeah, that was my aim for this video, to go and raid in a city, but I couldn't do it, and that's why I couldn't do it. So I do hope you understand, and I do hope that you've got this far and you are listening to my excuses and my reasons. Comments below, was I right? Also comments below, to me it was almost like this is like extreme. Yeah, this is proper extreme. You had the trial dungeon, which if you set them off, they all then enter into the city. You've got the mobs coming in from the ceiling. Yeah, they were airdropping like bloody marines to raid some base. So all that was going on as well. I'm more than happy, and I keep saying this, I'm more than happy to put my seed of the number of the seed world, or the number of this world, up for you to go and load up yourself and then come and find this city and have a play. More than happy for you to do that. You can see if you have the same problems, because you want a hardcore adventure. You don't need to be on hardcore, just be on this world. This is a normal setting world, so yeah, go for it. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for continuing to watch and support and everything else, which I said in the intro. And yeah, honestly, comments below. Was this the right thing for me to do? Oh, and before I do go, my other ancient city, which I know I should be able to gain reasonably easy access, and hopefully I don't have as many mobs, is back at my mountain base, and that's where I'm going next. So thank you very much, and until the very next video, love you all and take care.